Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's having a peaceful Tuesday. So today I'm going to be reading Romans chapter 3 to 4, and it's titled Cautions Against Hypocrisy. I really want to read this to y'all. I just feel like somebody in this world probably needs it, so I really want to read the word to y'all. Chapter 1344. Cautions against hypocrisy. Tribulation and anguish upon every soul of man that doeth evil, of the Jew first, and also the Gentile. But glory, honor, and peace to every man that worketh good, to the Jew first, and also to the Gentile. For there is no respect of a person with God. For as many have sinned without law shall also perish without law, and also many as have sinned in law shall be judged by the law. For not the hearers of the law are before God, but the doers of the law shall be justified. For when the Gentiles which have not the law do by nature the things contained in the law, these having not the law are a law unto themselves, which show the work of the law written in their hearts, their conscience also bearing witness in their thoughts, the meanwhile accusing accusing one another. And in the day when God shall judge the secrets of men by Jesus Christ according to the gospel, behold, thou art called a Jew, and recited in the law, and makest thy boast to God, and knowest his will, and approvest the things that are more excellent, being instructed out of the law, and art confident that thou thyself art a guide of the blind, and a light of them which are in the darkness. I give it back to you.
Most of them still in remission at 2 years.
Yeah, I gave you back the remote. I don't know where it is. Sorry, twin. I'm sorry, I'm bad. And an instructor of the foolish, a teacher of babes, which hates the form of knowledge and of the truth in the law. Though therefore which teaches another, teachest thou not thyself? Though thou preachest a man should not steal, dost thou steal? Those that say a man should not commit adultery, dost thou commit adultery? Those that abhorrest idols, but thou commit sacrilege? I'm so sorry. I do not know how to pronounce these words. I'm trying, Lord, I'm trying. Though that makest thy boast of the law, through breaking the law dishonored thou God. For the name of God is blasphemed amongst the Gentiles to you, as it is written. For circumcision verily profiteth, if you keep the law, but if thou be a breaker of the law, the circumcision is made uncircumcision. Therefore, if the circumcision keep the righteousness of the law, shall not his uncircumcision be counted for circumcision? Oh, these bigger words. And shall not be circumcision. And shall not, what? I'm sorry, I'm sleepy and I'm all over the place. And shall not circumcision, which is by nature, if it fulfill the law, judge thee who by the letter and the circumcision, I think it's circumcision. If so, I can't tell if I'm pronouncing it wrong. If I have, I'm very sorry. Alright, those transgression the law, for he is not a Jew which is one of outward, neither is that the circumcision which is outward in the flesh, but he is a Jew which is one inward, the circumcision that is of the heart and in the spirit, and not in the letter, whose praise is not of men, but of God. What advantage that though the Jew, or what profit is there of circumcision? Circumcision, I'm just going to say circumcision, I'm very sorry. Much very way, chiefly because that though unto were committed the oracles of God. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? God forbid. Yea, let God be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that those might be justified in thy sayings mightest overcome when thou art judged. So, amen. Wait, I gotta say amen. But basically, it's saying watch out for the hypocrites, especially if you go to church. If the pastor tells you, oh, no, God will never love you because all this, because I hear so many stories, or that would say that the pastor would say, God will never love you if you did this, but then they will commit adultery, they'll do the opposite of God, which those are hypocrites. Like Pharisees, like the Pharisees, hypocrites. You just have to be aware of the hypocrites in this world. Like it doesn't even matter. It can happen at school, work, churches, anywhere you go. Just be aware of hypocrisies, y'all. I love y'all so much, and you know Jesus do more. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. I hope everybody has a blessed night or afternoon or morning. I love y'all so much. Bye bye.